everyone, my name is Karine and welcome to another total body 30-minute class where we are going to be kicking it and hitting it with a whole range of motion of workouts for this next 30 minutes that's really going to challenge you to reach your fitness goals. So for this class, you're only going to need a mat and yourself, no equipment whatsoever needed. This workout's going to include the warm up and the cool down, and so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So without further ado, let's just get started moving it out first with the top of our body with that neck, letting it drop down to the ground. Let's roll it out. One more time right here. Switching directions. Next thing you're going to be going into is some shoulder shrugs. Getting ready here in 3, 2, 1 to the back of the room. Now the whole point of this warm-up is to make sure that we're starting to get that heart rate up, starting to feel a little bit of a sweat, perspiration down our neck, okay? So throughout this warm-up, I'm gonna challenge you to really allow yourself to do the moves full out. Keep it going. We're gonna be going for another 30 seconds here as we warm up those shoulders. Really draw them up towards those ears before you drop them down and around again. Making sure you have that slight bend in the knees. You're here for 4, 3, 2, to the front of the room, 1, let's go. Next thing you're going to be taking it into is a reverse lunge and then drawing that knee up forward. Getting ready here in 4, 3, 2, right leg, let's go back, reverse lunge, draw up towards the knees, take it back, draw up towards the knees. We're really feeling a nice good stretch along that hamstring. We're feeling a good stretch along that core and those quads as we feel that full range of motion as you keep it going for a few more seconds. We're going to be switching sides here in about 20 seconds. Keep it up. My gaze is in front of me. I'm making sure I have a full 90-degree angle bend in both knees. We're switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last rep. Let's switch it out. Keep it up. Keep it going. You've got this. Now, this next move is going to be, we're going to be sitting into that goblet squat, and we're going to be taking it out into a wide range of motion with those arms, just getting those triceps a little bit more warmed up. You've got less than 20 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finding yourself in that goblet squat. We're taking it down, back up, down, back up. Now, we're going to be here for 45 seconds, really pushing yourself to go the limit. We're really starting to warm up those legs, those arms now. We're really starting to get into it. The last move you're gonna have after this one is going to be a set of jumping jacks. We're going all out. We're giving it our all. Keep it up here. Chest is forward. Those knees are not going past those toes. You got this. You're here for 5, 4, 3, jumping jacks in 2, 1. Let's go. You've got a minute of jumping jacks before we grab our water break. You have the option to cross the legs at the bottom for an extra added challenge. Or feel free to take it one at a time, step it out. Do whatever works best for your body. Keep it up here. You're almost done. Commit to the last few seconds here before that water break. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab some water. Give yourself a nice pat on the back because now we are sufficiently warmed up for our total body workout. Making sure you're still keeping that movement going just a little bit. We don't want that heart rate to drop as we take it into our total body exercises. So for this total body circuit, it's going to be 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and we're going to be going through a series of 7 different workouts. So throughout all of this, before every workout, I'm going to be demoing exactly what you're doing, so no need to fret on that case. So getting ready here, finding yourself with our first workout. We're going to be taking it into our squat and our hamstring curl. Your chest is lifted forward, your gaze is in front of you, you're bending it into that squat, feeling yourself really sinking low into those heels before bringing it right back up again into a hamstring curl. So you directly project yourself up with that squat, hamstring curl, and we're alternating. So it's gonna look something like this. That's the first move we have to start off our workout. Getting ready here. We are setting up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now here you have the option to add an extra set of weights for an extra added challenge. You also have the option to add a pulse at the bottom before you go up into that hamstring curl. You also can feel free to drop that hamstring curl. Maybe just take it into that standard squat. We're just doing whatever our body tells us to do so we can get stronger and feel better. Keep it up here. Really sink in low into that squat. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Next thing you have, bringing it down onto your mat. You're going into some single leg abductions with a push-up. So for this compound move, you're gonna have your whole body laying flat on the ground. Your one hand away from the mat is going to be facing palm down on that mat. You're gonna lift the legs up for a leg abduction, bring that leg back down, go back up into a push-up, and do it all over again. Getting ready here. We're going up in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Something that gives me an extra added challenge is really keeping that leg that's abducting and moving slightly hovered above that other foot that's planted on the ground, just so there's a constant engagement within that leg. You got this. You are more than halfway through. I'm already sweating. I don't know about you. You're here for less than 10 seconds. Finish it through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Switch sides. Take a stretch if you need to. Find yourself planting yourself back onto that mat on the opposite side, getting ready to work. I'm planting that palm onto the mat. We're going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're bringing that up, back down, and then we're lifting up into that push-up. Up, back down, lift up into that push-up. You got this. Really sinking in with the breath. Exhaling on that exertion. Inhaling on that prep. Exhale, inhale. You're more than halfway through right here. Really feeling that engagement on that leg. Really feeling your body work every single muscle out while we take it to the last few reps here. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Next thing we're going to be going into, we're taking it up into that flat back push-up as we bring ourselves up into that push-up. And then as we lift ourselves up, you're touching a toe, lifting those glutes up off of that mat, reaching for those toes, bringing our body back down onto that mat into a push-up, and then switching sides. Getting ready here, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Now, of course, for this workout, you also have the option to just take it into a standard crunch. For this crunch, you're just lifting your shoulders up off of the mat, really feeling an engagement in that core as you do so. Or you have the option to take it into a leg reach. Doing whatever works the best for you, you're more than halfway through. Keep it going. I know it's hard. Really holding and relishing those moves for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down low, maybe feeling a nice stretch in your seat if you need to, before rolling it over for our next workout. You're going to be going into some forearm planks into downward dogs. Finding yourself here, your hands are planted flat on the ground, palms facing down. Your forearms are on that ground for that forearm plank, and then we are lifting ourselves up for that downward dog, then bringing ourselves back down again. Getting ready here in 3, 2, 1. Back down. Take it up, back down. Really feeling that engagement in that core. Breathing through it. Yo, we got this. You are more than halfway done with this whole entire set. You are getting a water break pretty soon. Really breathing through it. Drawing that navel in towards the spine. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Grab some water if we need it before we go into our next workout. We're going to be taking it up onto our feet into some happy runs. This is going to be engaging our shoulders and upper part of our back while also hitting those quads and that core. We're taking it into some high knees up towards our chest. As we also make sure those arms are up towards the sky, palms facing forward. Getting ready here in 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds here. This is the second to last workout you have before we finish this first set. Let's go. Let's get those knees a little bit higher. Let's go. Excuse me here. Keep it going. Draw that power through. We've got this. You are more than halfway through. You've got 5, 4. Finish it off. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Grab the water you need. We only have one more workout left before we call it a water break. You are going to be taking it down into that mat for the last move, which is a cardio move, drawing that hand and that ankle towards each other, touching each other before bringing it back up again. We're going in for an ankle toe reach. So for this, we're in that high plank position. We are making that connection with the ankle and that hand before bringing it right back down again. You also have the option to bring it down to those knees and just take turns touching either side of those knees. Getting ready here, we're starting it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My gaze is in front of me. My glutes are low. My focus is sharp. I know that this is my last rep I've got before I take that little break. You're more than halfway through. Let's commit to finish. You've got 10 seconds left. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Grab some water. We have that whole thing only one more time all the way through. You've got this. I've got this. Let's get some water. Really collecting yourself here. Maybe taking a second to pace yourself. We're going back into this workout in about 10 seconds. You're starting with your first move, which is that squat and into that hamstring curl. I know you've got this. Commit to every single move because it is the last time we're doing it. Getting ready here. I'm counting us down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. 45 seconds right here. Keeping that spine aligned. Making sure those toes have no weight to them. You got this. Last 15 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got a nice 25-second break here before we take it down onto that ground for that single leg abduction into that push-up. We started with that left leg, so that's what we're going with. We're going up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that up. Lift that push-up. You got this. Up. Into that push-up. Take it up. Into that push-up. Yes, keep going. We're up. In a push-up. Let your body do the work. You are running this town. You are going through these workouts. You are killing the game, and you've only got a few more moves left. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Take that water if you need to. We're switching sides here to do that single leg abduction and that push-up on the other side. You've got this. I believe in you. We are finishing this workout through. You're going to feel better than you started. We're going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lift that leg up. Bring it into that push-up. Let's go. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Exhaling on that exertion. Focusing on just finishing it through. We are more than halfway through this workout. Ooh, we got this for 20 more seconds on that clock. You're down to 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Finding ourselves turning onto our back. The next thing you have is that push-up into that toe touch, keeping in mind that you have the option to take it into that crunch if you'd like, or just take it into that toe reach if we'd like. Finding ourselves flat on our back, setting the intention that, hey, I'm gonna ace every single rep this workout. How about that? Getting ready here, you're going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Lifting, reaching for those toes. Bring it back down. Now, do you feel that engagement in the core? Because we should. We're making sure that we are getting the most out of every single move that we're doing, so no breath is wasted. Yes. Tighten, engage right here. Let yourself finish that move completely and fully. Nice. Halfway through. How many more reps can we get in right here? Lift it up, nice and controlled. Taking it at a pace that works for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. You guys killed that. Now we only have 2 more moves left before we finish it through. Getting it back up onto our feet. We're taking it into those happy runs. But before that, we're going to go back down onto the mat and finish those forearm planks. I almost let it slip, but I didn't. So now we're going to be going down into that forearm plank, into those downward dogs. You're going out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, back down. Take it up, back down. You got this. Up, back down, back down. Speeding it up in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm lifting up and down, and down, and down. Take it up, back down. Inhale, exhale. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down to the ground. Take that child's pose if you need to, and then when you're ready, bring it up, back onto your feet for those happy runs. You've got about 10 more seconds before we take it into that. This is our second to last move. I hope you're feeling good, because I know I am. We're finishing it off strong. Bring those hands up above our head. We're going up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Breathe through it. Keep those arms lifted. I know those shoulders are shaking now. Let's commit to finish this strong. Last 10 seconds. And I know you can do anything for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take that breath if you need to. Grab that water if you need to. You've got 20 seconds left before our last workout. Shaking it out of our body. We've got that goblet squat with that over and under arm reach coming up. Finding ourselves in that stance. Toes pointed outwards in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up. Feeling that pulse in the bottom when we reach underneath us. Feel those legs work. Last few seconds here. It's fun because you can kind of pretend it's like a dance move if you really imagine it. Last move here, make it count. Finish those reps. We're doing it together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are done. Finding ourselves going into our cool down. You are going to first roll your whole body down to the ground, feeling a nice full body roll as we first drop that head. Let it go to gravity. And then slowly let that spine go down. Feeling yourself give in to gravity. Once you're at the bottom, letting that head hang, Next, we're going to be nodding that head yes. Now shake that head no. Now, in your own time, slowly finding yourself walking onto your mat or walking it down low so that we're facing the mat and bringing ourselves up into a cobra. Bringing that gaze up towards the ceiling and down towards the mat. One more time, up towards the ceiling and now down towards the mat. Opening it up into a child's pose, letting those glutes sink into the heels, feeling that forehead connect with your mat. Bring yourself back up again, finding yourself in that tabletop position. Those wrists are stacked up against the elbows and the shoulders. We're going into a few cat-cow here, rounding out in the upper part of the back before opening it back up again. A few more here. Really feeling yourself sink in with your breath. In your own time, tucking those toes up underneath us, hiking it up into that downward dog, feeling that nice long stretch all throughout those calves and the hamstring. Let's pedal it out. Now, when we're ready, walking the hands and the feet to each other to meet. And in our own time, slowly walking, rolling up over the spine again. Now, taking some time to give some attention to those arms, I'm going to take my left arm, cross it across my body, hold it right at that forearm, and feel a nice long stretch all throughout that shoulder, a little bit within that tricep maybe. Let's open it up and switch sides. Now crossing it behind our back for a figure 4 here. Feeling that nice long stretch as we put a little bit of pressure onto that back of the arm, that tricep, but not that joint of the elbow. Opening it back up. Now for the last move, as always, we finish this class off with 2 very deep, deep breaths as we take into a squat and roll out those wrists as we exhale. So with me here, getting into that squat, deep, deep incoming breath. We're breathing in, exhale out. One more time, deep, deep breath in. Extra sip at the top, exhale out. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Karine. This was a Total Body 30 class. Throughout the whole summer, I'm going to be out here with you in this virtual series, giving you a lot of total body workouts. I hope to see you guys again next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.